the people who are singing on your mandate we stand. Now they are standing on hunger. He was busy talking of acquiring land for agriculture. When are they going to eat? And you are not making any sacrifice. Look at the length of his convoy in Lagos. Is that the president that is making sacrifice?
We are talking about the president's New Year address, and that the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry (LCCI) has called on the federal government to provide more detailed plans and strategies to tackle the critical social, economic, and security challenges facing the country, and that they're reacting to what the president said. What's your take on the LCCI's comment?
Well, that is hard, and of course, you can't fault what they are saying. There is nothing in that speech, that New Year speech of Mr. President, and what you can describe as unnecessary apology. Apology for afflicting people with unnecessary pain, avoidable affliction. So that is what was in the president's speech. That speech would not have been necessary if he has, I've been sure if he had prepared for governance. He didn't prepare for governance. There was evidence of no plan for the policy is asking about. So he had no preparation. Look at the many people. In fact, conservatively, 42% of Nigerians have been dragged into poverty by that policy alone. Because they don't even have, most Nigerians are not earning up to $2 now per day. So they don't have more than up to $2 per day. $2 per day is conservatively 2,000 naira. And per month, it takes it to 60,000 naira. And the minimum wage in Nigeria is 30,000. Half of that. So many Nigerians, particularly in the public sectors, and even the farmers, the drivers, and everyone has been retrenched from their responsibilities because of poor earning. They have been dragged into another of poverty. And it doesn't behold a president that dragged them into this poverty conundrum to come on here on the 1st of January and begin to say that they should make there will be gain in future. We are talking of people who daily take out their living from sweat, from daily earnings, from daily pay, from poorly paid job, and you want them to be permanently on hunger strike for how many months? And he was busy talking of acquiring land for agriculture. When are they going to eat that agriculture? Assuming that he even cultivate that thing today. When is he going? What is the gestation period? People should not eat before then. People should die because you have a policy that is only self-serving, and you are not making any sacrifice. Look at the length of his convoy in Lagos. Is that the president that is making sacrifice? Look at the budget that he signed yesterday. It's not even agreement with his speech. The budget of allocating huge amount to vehicle for your wife, for yourself, feeding for your wife, for yourself. How is that a budget that will crystallize hope for Nigeria? So I think Nigeria is just in a renewed bondage. So it's not different from what Buhari did. The 7 months has gone, and we are yet to see. There is nothing in the horizon that this government is taking Nigeria anywhere close to prosperity. So it's poverty galore. And you had the people saying it in Lagos when his convoy was a being power. And these are the people who are singing, what do they call it? On your mandate we stand. Now they are standing on hunger. So that is the mystery of his governance. They are standing on hunger. So let us continue to watch it. If you don't do the right thing as a people, as Nigerians, you pay for it. Hunger is irrespective. Has no respect for anybody. Whether you are Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, everything. That is why Nigeria must get sense from what is happening now. That it is not being tribalistic or leaning towards our ethnic lines that will deliver you from suffering. It is having a competent person that is connected to humanitarian spirit, that recognize and can put himself, subrogate, in the sense that he put himself in other people's shoe, that we know the pain you are going through. It's not enough to come to television and say that I know the pain you are going through. You know the pain people are going through, you are not making sacrifice yourself. You know the pain people are going through, you spend over 3 billion on needless COP28 in UAE. You know the pain people are going through, and they are expanding presidential fleet back at the airport to the extent that they are going to demolish a whole village, over 200 houses. This is the same fleet that Buhari used, that Obasanjo used, that without putting people in jeopardy. So you have an imperial president. Maybe that is what Nigeria is in love with their oppressors. They love suffering. Maybe when they are tired, they will know what to do. Because you can't have a government that you have no say in as a citizen. That's the whole essence of democracy. The capacity of people to say no to policy is what defines democracy. And not continue to suffer. I already told you the same thing. You will enjoy later. But nobody has quantum of looters in Buhari's government ever in Nigerian history of governance. The looting that took place under Buhari, is that not what Tinubu is talking today? And the same thing is going to happen under this government. They are just deceiving the people. Be focused on the people if you want to help the people. And be focused on the poor. Everywhere in the world, government prioritize those who cannot cater for themselves. That is the whole essence of government.
Mr. Gbenro,
to distribute wealth.
You said Nigerians don't know how to say no.
And the poor,
Yes.
to shrink the length of inequality. That is the whole essence of governance.